चिल्ड्रन, चैप्टर नंबर 1 शुरू करेंगे आज, शॉट इन द डार्क। इस चैप्टर के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स जो हैं पूरे इस वीडियो के अंदर आपको मिलने वाले हैं। अगर वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिएगा। तो पहला क्वेश्चन हमारे सामने जो दिया गया है वो है व्हाट पोजीशन डज फिलिप स्लेदरबी होप टू गेट। फिलिप जो थे उनको कौन सी पोजीशन मिलने की आशा थी। फिलिप स्लेदरबी वाज eyeing the parliamentary seat from the county of चॉकशायर। अब उनको एक पार्लियामेंट्री सीट की एक आस थी जो कि उनको चॉकशायर काउंटी से मिलने वाली थी। दूसरा प्रश्न जो है बेटा वो है हु इज फिलिप स्लेदरबी। ये कौन था। ऑन हिज वे टू विजिट वाई। स्लेदरबी जो था वो किससे मिलने जा रहा था और क्यों मिलने जा रहा था। यहाँ पर स्लेदरबी के बारे में पूछा नहीं गया कि वो कौन था, बट वो किससे मिलने जा रहा था और क्यों जा रहा था। स्लेदरबी वाज गोइंग ऑन हिज वे टू विजिट मिसेस साल्टपेन जागो। अब ये कहाँ जा रहा था, किससे मिलने जा रहा था, मिसेस साल्टपेन जागो को। कहाँ पर, एट ब्रिल मैनोर। मेनोरिया साल्टपेन जागो वो कौन थी। शी वॉज अ लेडी ऑफ कंसिडरेबल सोशल इम्पोर्टेंस इन लंडन। वो लंदन की एक बहुत ही प्रख्यात, जिनका रुतबा बहुत ज़्यादा होता है, ऐसी एक महिला थी। और वो उससे मिलने क्यों जा रहा था। शी वॉज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इन्फ्लुएंशियल पीपल इन द काउंटी ऑफ चॉकशायर। और वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंशियल थी, इसीलिए वो उनसे मिलने जा रहा था। तीसरा क्वेश्चन है व्हाट इज मेंट बाय एन अप्रूवल। अब इसका मतलब क्या होता है अप्रूवल। ऑन अप्रूवल मीन्स फेवरेबल रिगार्ड। अप्रूवल का मतलब होता है फेवरेबल रिगार्ड, यानी कि अप्रूव करना, यानी कि किसी की फेवर कर देना। हाउ डज बर्टी नो दैट स्लेदरबी इज गोइंग टू विजिट बर्टीज मदर। Slatherby had chanced upon his club acquaintance and had chatted with him for a while through his carriage window. During their little conversation, in fact, that he was going to visit Mr. Saltman Jago for the weekend became obvious as his friend had mentioned her name. Next question is, where is Bertie going? Bertie is heading towards a little country inn near Broadway for 3 days fishing. Next question is, what are the 6 items Bertie has in his pocket? Bertie has 6 items in his pocket. Which are they? A cigarette case, matchbox, key, silver pencil case, railway ticket and 6 pence. Next question is, what has Bertie forgotten and what does he want Philip Slatherby to do? Now answer starts from here. Bertie said he had forgotten his coin purse with 4 quid in it. He wants Philip to help him by lending him 2 pounds. So he wants some help from Slatherby of 2 pounds. 10 or 3 pounds if possible. 2 pounds, 10 pounds or maybe 3 pounds because he need some money more also. Next question. What are the 2 reasons why Philip Slatherby does not help Bertie? So there are some reasons why he didn't help. Slatherby initially wished to lend Bertie the money but did not do it. Ultimately, he was suspicious of Bertie's behavior. Because he was suspicious, that's why he didn't lend money. First thing was when he inquired about his crest, he became alert as he found out disparity. According to Bertie, it was a dandelion holding a crosslet in its paw, while Mrs. Saltman Jago's crest was running greyhound. He expressed his wish to know if she resembled Bertie. In this way, the latter replied that Mrs. Saltman Jago had dark brown hair, while in reality she was blonde, which Philip knew already. So these are some reasons why he didn't lend money to that person, that is Bertie, because Bertie, whatever the resemblance he gave, it was not accurately matching with that lady. Next question is, who is the other man traveling to Brill Manor, and what are the three things we learn about him? The other man traveling to Brill Manor on the same train is Claude People, an important lawyer. So he's Claude and he's a lawyer. The three things we learned about Claude People are, so the three things we learn here are: he is not someone who can notice if his companion went silent for some time. This is the first thing. Second thing is he is a liar. He is a liar. Then he is pretty excited about the mechanism of the car. He is very excited to know about the mechanism of the car. Next question is, which part or parts of the story show us that Philip Slitherbee thinks highly of himself? The part that shows Slitherbee indeed thought highly of himself. So here is the part. It was evident from the fact that he was mighty pleased with himself on Bertie's episode, and that he thought this incident of his clever trap would earn him applause at the dinner. So these are the reasons. Now next our questions are from reference to context. The first question is in front of you. Philip Slitherbee settled himself down an almost empty railway carriage with a pleasant feeling of starting off on an agreeable and profitable trip. Now first question from here is, explain which words best describe how this character is feeling. So we have to find the words from the chapter which describe thoroughly about this. The words that describe his feeling the best are irritated, smug, embarrassed, and answer is smug. So out of these, the correct answer is this. Next question is, how does he feel at the end of the story? Slitherbee was dumbfounded after learning about the crest and Mrs. Saltman-Jago's initial color of hair. He was taken aback at his stupidity and perhaps embarrassed and repented for not helping Bertie. So he was, as we have seen in the story, he didn't help Bertie, but afterwards he really was sorry for that. How does he hope to profit from the trip? Now, what profit he wanted from the trip? He had hoped to win Mr. Saltman-Jago's favor and ensure his nomination in the election, as we have studied in the first question itself, that he wanted some parliamentary position. So he wanted, for that he wanted the favor of Mrs. Saltman-Jago, and he was expecting that on this trip. There was a ting of coldness in his voice. What does the statement mean? Now, the first thing is the statement means, the phrase means that the voice lacked warmth and affection. The voice lacked warmth and affection. So there was no warmth or affection in the voice. Next is, who is describing? Who is this describing? It is Philip Slitherbee. Why does he feel as he does? Slitherbee felt that Bertie was lying. So first of all, he felt that that person was lying about his identity. So Bertie was lying about his identity. He thought that the young man might be fraud. So he thought he might be a fraud. Hence his voice grew cold and lacked warmth with growing suspicion. So he was very suspicious. So his voice was like that. Now next question is, the train moved on, leaving the so-called son of the Saltman-Jago family cursing furiously on the platform. Whose perspective is being expressed here? Here it is the perspective of Slitherbee which is expressed. Next question is, what is meant by so-called? What is the meaning of this word so-called? So-called is an expression used to show that a word that is used to describe someone or something is inappropriate. So the inappropriate word is shown by so-called. Last question here is, why is Bertie cursing furiously? Why is he cursing furiously? He is cursing furiously as he could not get financial help he had sought from Slatherby. So as we have seen in the story, he didn't got any help from Slatherby, so he was cursing. So children, this was the chapter, the whole question answers of the chapter. So if you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.